Dear participants, dear friends, it is a great honor for me to convey warm greetings from the UN headquarters as you celebrate the 70th anniversary of the United Nations. You do so in the city of The Hague, the capital of international justice. You gather today in the building of the principal body of the United Nations for International Justice and of an institution devoted to international law. This building is rightly called the Peace Palace. The United Nations is founded on the understanding that the road to peace is through justice, and justice is found in adherence to international law. Peace is never possible through the arbitrary imposition of force. If it is to endure, it has to be achieved through legitimate means, anchored in the recognition of the inherent dignity of all. Indeed, as the UN Charter states, we must work to maintain international peace in conformity with the principles of justice and international law. One of the most notable achievements of the United Nations is the consolidation of international law and of the legitimacy of international judicial mechanisms. The outstanding contribution of the International Court of Justice to peace comes from its pivotal function of resolving differences between states in the application of the law. The International Criminal Court and the UN-supported hybrid criminal tribunals are also important accomplishments of international law. Ensuring accountability for war crimes, crimes against humanity, genocide and other gross violations of human rights that constitute serious crimes under international law is central in the search for peace. I'm very glad also we have now established responsibility to protect and hope that that norm will soon enter the arena of international law. The principle of the rule of law is the foundation of our common aspiration for a world of freedom and dignity for all. It is also instrumental for achieving the objectives across the three pillars of the work of the United Nations: peace and security, sustainable development, and universal human rights. On this 70th anniversary of the United Nations, and at this iconic venue where you find yourselves today, let us remember and renew our common commitment to a peaceful world anchored in the rule of law. In today's troubled world, we must come back to the purposes and principles laid down in the UN Charter and in the fundamental tenets of international law. In this pursuit, I count on the continued work and commitment by the Hague Justice Portal and the HagueTalks. I wish you a happy celebration.